Okay, today we're making the best pancakes you could ever have without a mix, because you don't need a mix. That's a waste of time and money. It's really it's silly to buy a mix because it's got all the ingredients you need plus some preservatives. You can make the best pancakes going with what you have in your fridge and your cupboard. So let's do that. So I got here about I don't know. I put in about 2 cups of flour, whatever a cup is in metric. Don't know what that is. And we got some baking powder, some salt, some real vanilla extract, some eggs from my buddy's farm, and some butter and some milk. Okay, let's get into her. Okay, first thing, I got all the flour there already. I'm going to take the baking powder, not the soda. You don't want that. That's a mess. So you're going to take 1 teaspoon of this baking powder and just sprinkle it into the old flour. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, and then we're going to take some salt. Here it is here. You don't need much. I don't know how much it is. Just going to pour like about this much. Okay, maybe like that. Some sort of chemistry that needs to happen with a bit of salt. So what's that, a pinch and a bit? Pinchish. Whatever a pinch is in metric. No idea. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it around a little bit with this whisk just to get it all together. I mean, if you have a sieve or whatever, there's another thing to mix flour and dry goods, but we're not using one of them. Forget it. Don't have one. So we're just going to mix that up. Looks good to me. Okay, now what we need to do, I'm going to get some butter out. Get like that much butter. Okay, maybe. Oh man, there's black on the back. I'm going to get that off. That's from someone's burnt toast. No, look, that's terrible. I hate when people do that. So I'm going to get rid of that bit of butter. Burnt toast butter. So, and we're going to just get a bit of more butter. Get some butter. Is there any more of that? No, it was burnt toast. Okay. Yeah, now a bit more butter. There we go. Something like that. Whatever that is. So what we're going to do with that, we're going to just heat it up in the microwave. Give it a little bit. Maybe about 20 seconds in the microwave. Okay, we're just going to just melt the butter. And then while we're waiting for the butter to melt, we're going to get a couple of eggs. Let's see, Alec, what are we going to choose today? Which color? It looks like there's like around 3-ish colors. Okay, the blue and the dark brown. Okay, now these aren't even washed. That's okay, we're cooking these. They wash the ones in the store. That means their shelf life that isn't that good, so they gotta keep them in the fridge all the time. So these ones are straight from the farm. Hold on. There we go. 2 eggs. That's all we need there. Get rid of them. And as it says, not washed. I'll wash my hands. Okay. Need the vanilla. Okay. From Costco. You know. And I'll show you how much you put in. Ready? Yeah. Maybe that much. However much that is, no idea. It's about that much. So there we go. Let's get that butter out. Yeah, looks melted now. You can see how much I put in there. I don't know. 100 mils? 100 mils of butter. Good enough. In the bowl. Yeah, good enough. I'll get that little bit of extra butter out that didn't melt. Okay, now what are we going to do? By the way, I always keep a sink full of soapy water ready, and I put it in wash while I go, because then you're not left at the end of the meal having a big old pile of dirty dishes to deal with. So, which is really a drag when you just want to sit there and do nothing. See this? Old school mixer. No batteries needed. So these are actually, they work really well. So I just mix it up. There we go. Get it all mixed. This will get you the best pancakes you ever have. Best to use a metal bowl when you're mixing up eggs. I don't know why, but I just remember reading that somewhere. Something to do with some sort of reaction. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this mixer thing. That looks pretty good. You got some bubbles going on. Okay, now this is the secret. We put it in this dry mix, right? You can see that. It's all mixed, really nice, and it goes. Okay, now this is the secret now. We put it in there. Put it all in. Looks good. Now, This is what you do. You got to get the whisk. Now don't go hairy on it because you know what, you get flour all over the place. And you just got to get this all kind of in there, in the flour. Get it all. Oh, jeepers, that's what I'm doing already, making a mess. That's what you have an apron on for. There we go. So you got to kind of get it all crumbly together like this. Now, sometimes it all gets stuck in the whisk. Let me get out a knife and cut it a bit out. So this is good though. This is what you want. Kind of crumbles. I don't know what you call it, but it's like a crumble mix-up. Good. Okay. Okay, now you keep getting that. Basically, you want to get the flour kind of all wet. Like that. Yeah. All right. Now, okay, so that's not bad. There we go. Okay, now we're almost done. Okay. Okay, bag of milk. I don't know how much milk we put in, but what we're just going to do is pour some milk in. Okay. All right. Now, just put a little bit in, not just a little bit to get it all wet. No, you don't need a hand mixer or anything like that. You don't need any kind of mixer because otherwise you'll make a mess and it won't turn out. So, okay, get that all out of there a bit. Now, we used to have a whisk from IKEA, which it was really pretty crappy whisk, but it worked pretty well for doing pancakes. So this is a professional one. Okay, so add a bit more milk. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. Okay, almost. See, I'll show you what you're looking for when we get it all ready. It has to look just right. See, how's that looking now, Alec? Yeah, you're looking for it. No, it's not. It's got to drip off the whisk. That's what you're looking for. I don't even know how much milk we're putting in. Okay. Well, it's getting close. Oh, yeah. A little tiny bit more. Okay. I don't know what we're doing there, but I'm going to get that lump out of the whisk. There. Okay. Okay, now look at that. That's what you're looking for. Right there. That's what you're looking for. Now we're ready for the pan. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I brought the batter all over to the stove. Got here a nice Folger induction stove. Don't need the whisk anymore. Now notice I'm bringing it over to the sink with the bowl underneath because I don't want to be dripping it everywhere. So there we go. I'll put that on there. Now, got the pan, got a cast iron pan here. They're great to use. I'm just gonna set that there a second. And I'm gonna use some canola oil here. You can use whatever oil you want, but I would suggest that you don't use olive oil because then everything tastes like Italian pancakes or something. So just put a little bit, ooh, I think I put too much oil in, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna take the first scoop. My pan's all heated up and just pour them in. There we go, she's sizzling away already. Turn it down a bit. Okay, and then just start cooking. Yeah, a bit too much oil in the first go. That's okay. Nice thing with these induction stoves is it's not hot over there anywhere. I need a means to turn that pancake over. So, the old hardware drawer there. Now what I got going here too, I got the stove on, the oven I mean. I got the oven on at 200, that's Fahrenheit, just to, with a pan in there. Because what I'm going to do is whenever I'm done the pancake, I'll put it in there just to keep warm. Because the last thing you want to do is have a whole pile of cold pancakes sitting there. So, let's see how we're looking here. You know, we're looking pretty good. So, let's wait a sec. I got the stove at 4 whatever that is. So, 4 things. Now we got some bubbles going on. Okay, that's time to flip them over. Oh yeah. You see a bit too much oil. That's okay. Oops. This is the hard part on the little pan. They kind of blend together a little bit. That's good. There we go. Oh. See this? I got to take flipping class sometime, but there we go. That'll be fine. It's just gonna get chewed up anyway. So the first few always look the worst. I always say that. It's the truth, because it's like, you know, always cutting the first piece of pie. The first piece of pie looks terrible. Right. Okay. So that doesn't matter. Like I said, we're just gonna make it eat. There we go. Okay. Okay, got them all done. Look at that. Perfect pancakes here. Just gonna set that there and turn the stove off and turn them over. Perfect. You know, I got 3 in the last pan here. So I'm just gonna put these in the oven for the moment. You can see I got a good pile going. And every time I put some new batter in the pan, I should mention that I put a little bit more olive oil. And there we go, they're all ready to eat. Now, I wanna just come over to the sink a second. Look at this. Okay, a couple things going in. But the good thing is, there's nothing in the dish rack. So while I was cooking, waiting for things to get done, I quickly wash up stuff, put them on the dish rack, then I dry them. Everything's away. So the good thing is now we can enjoy a nice breakfast. I'll let that pan cool off, and then I'll wash it up just with a light cloth because it's a seasoned cast iron pan. But breakfast is done. Okay, all done. The stove's off, the oven's off. I'm just gonna serve the pancakes now. Oh, look at that. Well, that's a lot of nice pancakes. 3D pancakes. Okay, let's eat. Okay, and I got pancakes. I got some, you know, blueberries fresh from the supermarket, and I got real Canadian maple syrup here. I got the amber, I got the dark. This one's been used more. It's awful messy, but you got to have real maple syrup. You can't have corn syrup. That's stupid, right? This is the way you eat it. And real butter and real appetite. Yeah. Bon appetit.